No, I think the reason, I think here the problem is actually the anger towards the state and anger towards the government. The problem is, even though it looks political, it's very apolitical actually, in my opinion, because it's anger that has come out of shortcomings in the day-to-day life, because we can't live in the same way we used to live in the past, in the recent past, because everything is expensive and everything is actually, there's a huge shortage of everything from food to medicine to fuel and everything. And that has created a kind of frustration. And that frustration, even though it is caused by political policies, economic policies, the frustration is not itself political enough. And when you have a frustration without deeply political, you don't understand the frustrations of other people actually. And that is one of the problems here we are seeing, you know. So despite the fact that Sinhalese are actually in the south are going under enormous kind of economic difficulties, the political kind of will to understand the problems of the other is still lacking, because there's no proper leadership for any of the campaigns that are going on now. Even with regard to the student campaign, you know, students, they are quite actually actively challenging the government. But when if you know them closely, because I have been interacting with some of the groups who are close to the student groups, and from my the feedback I got is actually when it comes to these kind of crucial political issues, the understanding they demonstrate is quite low actually. They haven't understood really. They are still, I think, inside the level of politics inside these groups are quite, it's not sophisticated enough, not advanced enough. So because of that, actually, even the problem is actually if there's an opening now, because people are fighting, people are on the streets, people are confronting the Sri Lankan police and the military and all this to a different level. But the speed of the speed of learning is quite slow actually, in my opinion, because there hadn't come, throughout the last 3 months, the amount of solidarity that has come from the Sinhalese towards the Tamil issue is still quite, it's not significant enough. And people who are in the protest campaign who are actually raising these issues are the people who have always been raising these issues, even without these protest campaigns, the Sinhalese, I mean. There are Sinhala progressives who have always been taking this position without even any kind of protest. So they are using the protest to voice their kind of positions now. So therefore we see, to a certain extent, we see that. But apart from those people, I haven't seen many new kind of people who have come to political realization of the problems. I haven't seen many.